Men.
Men leave.
Are men trash?
Men or a bear?
It's because a man done did something to her.
The bear's not gonna.
So men have been.
Men are the most horrible creatures.
Men are the
It's
problem.
because a
Men.
man.
Men
done
leave.
did something
Are men
to
trash?
Men or a bear?
It's because a man done did something to her.
The bear's not gonna.
So men have been.
Men are the most horrible creatures.
Men are the problem.
Men.
Men leave.
Are men trash?
Men or a bear?
It's because a man done did something to her.
The bear's not gonna.
So men have been.
Men are the most horrible creatures.
Men.
What's up, everyone? What's up, all my brothers? How's everyone doing? Yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone has had a good week. Yeah. Hope all my brothers had a good week. Hope you guys are gonna have a good weekend. All right, let's get started. Let's get the ball rolling. If if you guys haven't checked out so that is my second channel. If you have the chance, please check it out. You can just click on it. I'm pretty sure you can go to channel, but yeah, I think it will show. I don't know why. Okay, but whatever. All right, let's get the ball rolling. Let's do a let's get the ball rolling, and let's check out a TikTok clip. All right, guys, let's check this one out.
One thing about these men, and something we can like honestly learn from as women, is that they do not have a scarcity mindset. Not when it comes to relationships and the women in their lives, not when it comes to getting what they want out of life. They just always assume that there's more of where this good stuff came from. I've seen guys fumble amazing women so many times, and they don't even bat a goddamn eye. They're like, on to the next. I'll find another one. And you know what? Low-key, they kind of do. Even if they don't necessarily deserve it, like, the world just rewards them because they don't think in like this lack mindset. Like, they're not thinking like, oh my God, I'm never gonna find like another amazing woman again. Oh my God, I'm never gonna find this like amazing opportunity again. Like, they're just like, life moves forward. And then they move forward. Whereas us girls, like, for example, like, we'll lose a relationship. We're like, we're never going to find somebody like him. We're never going to find somebody who's so amazing and treats me amazingly. Meanwhile, like, he probably didn't even treat you that great. But even if he did, like, we're still, like, always stressing that we're never going to find something again. Like, maybe we should just switch over and be like, no, there's more where this came from and probably better. And we deserve it. Like, that's one thing about guys is they genuinely think they deserve it. They believe they deserve it. And they believe that there's more good out there and that they're going to get it. Maybe we need to be more like them. One thing about the
This is the insanity of women. Honestly, the true insanity that they have no wisdom. They honestly don't learn. They don't. When it comes to, at least when it comes to relationships and men and women dynamic, women don't put a brain cell at all. They don't. It's like, it's the absolute stupidity. This take is idiotic. This is why I honestly think that women should actually listen to men's content. Because honestly, they have stupid takes. Let's break this foolishness down.
these men and something we can like honestly one thing about these men and something we can like honestly learn from as women is that they do not have a scarcity mindset. Not when it
These men. No. This is the thing where precise wording matters. Not these men. The men that we are into. That's the thing. That's important. Why is that important? Because it shows you a clear distinction. Because here's the thing with women, where they don't understand. They equate the men that they're into, right? The type of men that women are into. They equate this men as dime a dozen. There's plenty of these men, right? If I want a 6-figure man, oh, there's so many of them. They're all around. There's no scarcity mindset for 6-figure men. When actually, you look at statistics, 6-figure men that can make 6 figures and above is probably 20% of the U.S. population. 20%, and I think I'm highballing it. 20%. Let's also go in deeper. There are plenty of men that are 6'2", 6'5". Plenty of men. Plenty. There's no need for a scarcity mindset for that. When actuality, men over 6 foot is about maybe 15 to also maybe 20%. So, but these are separate statistics. Men that makes 6 figures don't mean that he's automatically over 6 foot. And those are just two characteristics. Okay? No telling if she actually thinks he's attractive or if she thinks he has a good personality. Makes that population, makes that amount even smaller. And then when you combine multiple of them, you are looking at 1% of the 1%. So really, these men is stupid. Most men have a scarcity mindset. Most men do. Because in all honesty, dating for men is hard. It's on hard mode. Yo, Skull, what's up, my brother? Thank you for the support. For most men, they have a scarcity mindset because honestly, most men don't have that opportunity like women. Most men are not going to get broken up with, which average men, most men, they are the one who gets broken up with. He's not going to find another woman the next day, the next week, hell, next month, hell, maybe not the next year. So that's not true for most men.
comes to relationships and the women in their lives, not when it comes to getting what they want out of life. They just always assume that there's more of where this good stuff came from. I have seen
There's more women for them because women desire them. This is a thing where dating statistics may not be 100% fact, but it's a good example. Dating statistics have shown that women in general go for the top 20% of men, no matter how it is, right? Either looks, height, money. It's always the top men. Top men. More women want these top men. That's plain as, it's like clear as day. No matter if you're ugly, pretty, fat, skinny, old, young, a woman with a job, a woman without a job. It don't matter what demographic, what category you fit in. Almost all women of any kind of category wants the same archetype of a man. Okay? The archetype means like he's good looking, he's tall, he's wealthy. Most women want the exact same archetype of a man. But sadly, most men don't fit that archetype.
guys fumble amazing women so many times and they don't even bat a goddamn eye. They're like, on to the next. I'll find another one. And you know what? Low-key, they kind of do. Even if...
Yeah. Because whether a woman is good or bad partner, they still want the same type of man. This is a thing where even the women that are like celibate, low body count, feminine, ladylike, whatever, is no different than the women that are, let's say, masculine, high body count, argumentative, or whatever. Those types of women still want the same type of man. almost every woman you hear, I want a provider. I want a provider. No matter what type of woman. So if he fits the certain category, no duh, he's going to attract a woman just like. And honestly, women are. This is a thing where, for women, their values in the dating market is dime a dozen. Cooking, cleaning, looking pretty. Most men find most women good looking. Yet most women find most men unattractive. So really, women's what would I say? What makes a woman, I guess, or her value is honestly dime a dozen, especially to a man that has a lot of options. This is the thing where the same with women, where they're not going to value men because women have a lot of options. They have a lot of options.
They don't necessarily deserve it. Like, the world just rewards them because they don't think in like this.
No, women, okay, rewards them. This is a thing where bad boys, high value men, toxic men, cheaters, all these men would not get anything. No, they wouldn't get, become baby daddies, have kids, get women to want them, drool over them, thirst for them, all this shit. If women didn't want these men. Because imagine a world where, you know what? Women actually turn down the bad boys, turn down the high value men, turn down the Pookies, the Ray Rays, turn down these types of men that women complain about. And actually, you know what? How about focus on, I want to go for the nice guy. I want to go for the geek. I want to go for the engineer. I want to go for a man that is faithful, that doesn't cheat, that doesn't lie. Those type of men, okay, would feel that, okay, you know what? It's valuable to be a good man. Because it's rewarded to be a good man. Yet it's rewarded to be a bad man. Like like a clear example, serial killers. Hell, what is it? The Wade Wilson guy recently, okay? He has a fan club. A man who killed 2 women has a fan club. When incels who has not harmed women are insulted by women, are turned down by women. But a man who has killed women is drooled on, is thirst for. Yeah. Bad boy, exactly, King Groove, correct. The bad boys get all the box. And you see that reality. The bad boys, the players, the high value men, they're not thirsting for women, or they're not caring if a woman leaves him or not, because on to the next one.
Lack mindset. Like, they're not thinking like, oh my god, I'm never gonna find like another amazing woman again. Oh my god, I'm never gonna find this like amazing opportunity again. Like, they're just like, life moves forward, and then they move forward. Whereas us girls, like, for example, like, we'll lose a relationship, or like, we're never gonna find somebody like him. We're never gonna find somebody who's so amazing and treats me amazingly. Meanwhile, like, he probably didn't even treat you that great. But even if he did, like, we're still like always stressing that we're never gonna find something again. Like, maybe we should just switch over and
You're not going to find something again because you're not going to find a man that you want. This is a thing where I don't come here. I will never say, "Oh, you're never going to find a man. You're never going to find." You hear that with baby mamas, single moms, old women, all this fat women, all this, how men online or whatever say you're never going to find a man. Here's the thing I've consistently always said. That isn't true. Women, no matter the category she fits in, she will always have options. There will always be men, at the very least, would want to have sex with her. At the very least. I mean, women may not value that, but still, for men, there are certain type of men that women wouldn't even spit on if he was on fire. So really, yeah, women will always have options. The problem is that, will women have the options that they want? Will they have a chance to be with the men that they want? That answer is usually no, or unlikely.
and be like, no, there's more where this came from and probably better. And we deserve it. Like, that's one thing about guys is they genuinely think they deserve it. They believe they
Not guys. Guys, we are attracted to. I really want to make those clear distinctions because there are plenty. We are a population of over a couple hundred billions of men. There are plenty of men. Plenty of good men, plenty of faithful men, plenty of men that will put you on a pedestal. Problem is that there are plenty of men, yet there aren't plenty of men you are attracted to. There's not plenty of men that you would want. That is the key. That is the problem that women are having. That there are not enough men that they want. There is plenty of men.
deserve it, and they believe that there's more good out there and that they're going to get it. Maybe we need to be more like them. One thing about these men, and something
Yeah, I will never understand women's ideology. It's like they willingly want to delude themselves. Willingly. That is the insanity. What do you guys think? All right, guys, let's do a Kendra G video. All right, let's do this Kendra G video.
I'm trying to film my life. I ain't know. I seen it was 6 people in the crew. I'm like, hold on, let me see. I might get picked. I might. Hey, girl.
You ready, baby? Your hair color is pretty.
Thank you. Valentine Love Day.
Okay, what's your name, boo?
My name is Akila, but I go by AK.
AK, and where you calling us from? Try to stop moving, love.
Chicago.
Chicago, how old are you?
I am 28.
28, and what you do for a living?
I am a traveling nurse, but I write music and I rap on the side. It's like something I've always been into.
So you're a traveling nurse, you write music, and you rap?
Yes.
Do you want to give us 20 seconds?
Do I want to give you 20 seconds of what?
Of you rapping.
Dang, okay, let me see.
Okay, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
I have a little boy. He's a son.
How old is your son?
He's 4.
Why you not with the dad?
I'm not scared. Oh my God, they said I'm scared. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm just still getting used to a lot of things. I'm not with the father because it was kind of like a thing that we've dated, and I kind of like got out of the situation when I just felt like things just didn't go right. So when I decided to leave, that's when I found out.
That's when you found out. Okay.
Found out. Why didn't you just? It's just ridiculous. It really is. I think it's really stupid. I really do think it's stupid that women don't have any what is it? What do I call it? Women don't take it serious enough, honestly. They don't take it serious of becoming a baby mama. They really don't. They don't take that serious enough. And I think that's stupid. I really do.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign, AK?
I'm an Aquarius.
Huh? Aquarius? Okay. Is your birthday just passed?
My birthday just passed. Yep.
Okay. So we got AK Chicago, 28 Aquarius. She's a traveling nurse. She also writes music and raps. Mom to a 4-year-old. Have you ever been married?
I have been proposed to 3 times, but I never went along with it.
3 times by the same person?
No, by
Two different
men.
men wanted to marry you?
Yeah.
Okay, and why'd you say no each time?
One of them, he had health problems, and it was kind of like he wanted to marry me just so he could like put me in his will, and I just felt bad about that.
Wait, so he was gonna die and he wanted to put you in the will? Did he die? He did. Okay.
I felt bad about it because I just felt bad, and I didn't want to do it.
So you would have got money if he would have married you.
I would have got money. I would have got money.
Were you guys dating?
I feel like
You know, in all honesty, if I had no kids, no wife, anything, in all honesty, I would donate. I would rather give my shit to charity. So maybe children's hospital, children's cancer, whatever. I'd rather donate my shit, my money, my wealth to a good cause than just give money to a random woman. A woman that honestly didn't want me. I don't know about you, but I'd rather not just give my money to just, women that don't love me. I really don't. To give it to people that don't love me, I'd rather do a good deed instead.
a lot of girls would have did it, but I just feel like I would rather marry for the right reasons other than that way.
Were you guys?
And that's I don't know. I mean, like again, that's my own thing, but I hope more men would think like that. Not like this. I don't know. It just kind of rubs me the wrong way that a man, instead of giving his wealth to the needy, actual needy, a charity, he would just marry a woman, a random woman or whatever.
Guys dating?
No, it was kind of like I met him at a bar because I've been like single, and I just went to a bar and I met an older guy, and I felt like he was looking for somebody to get interested in, to do something like that. And I came across somebody like that. I'm looking for something serious, a long-term relationship. And here it is, we having cocktails, we having a drink, and he just, oh, I'm such and such age years old. I have a heart pulmonary situation going on, and he has a pacemaker. And it was very interesting to me. Because when we was talking, I'm like, well, I'm a traveling nurse. Like, he was like, well, I don't want a nurse. I want someone that can take care of me, and I'll put you on my will. And I was just like, oh.
How long did you guys date for?
It was like maybe roughly 3 months.
And when did he propose to you?
Within 3 months.
So you guys were dating.
I cut it off right after that.
And when did he pass away after that, unfortunately?
So this was like 3 years ago. So he passed away, I don't know, because I got in cool with his sister. So she told me he passed away roughly like 8 months to a year.
Okay.
Yeah, after we stopped talking. And she was just like, he passed away. Like, he talks about you all the time. Yeah, I kind of felt kind of slow for not. Oh, my phone. Let me put my phone on the charger. I kind of felt slow after not taking the offer because the fact that his family was like in contact with me and wanted to talk to me, I was like, well.
How much older was he?
67. So very much older.
Oh my God.
He did not look like it. He did not look like it. Like, he didn't even have gray hair, gray beard. He didn't have none of that. He didn't look like it. He was a very tall, handsome guy. He did not look like it. So I'll give him that.
Okay, so that was the first guy. What was the second guy that proposed?
The second guy, he was shorter than me.
How tall are
I was
you?
like, no. I'm 5'5".
How tall was
So
he?
he was like, he seemed like he was like 5'3", maybe 5'2" or something. But he was
Yo, Smoke, what's up, my brother?
really nice. He's really genuine. And that's the thing, like, I don't want to go off of like height, but I think us girls, as us taller girls or whatever, we don't want to like look down.
Taller, you're 5'5".
How long did you date him for?
I don't know, child. You making me go back. I guess I'll give him like 8 months, 6 to 8 months.
So you dated him 6 to 8 months and he proposed. Now the last guy, was it your child's father?
It's still not.
Why even get in a relationship with him with a man? This is a thing where I'm amazed with a lot of women, where they would be fine with being in a relationship with a man. Call yourself a boyfriend and girlfriend. But once he proposed, now you see some red flags. Now he's like, oh, he's not tall. He was tall enough to date you, just not tall enough to marry you. This is a thing where this is why I have no sympathy for women, because here's the thing: if men say that I don't want to marry a baby mama, okay, he has the right to say it. You better not say shit.
Yeah. It should not take that long. It should not take that long for a guy to know if he want to marry you.
Okay,
Notice
but-
that.
Okay, well, let's go to the third proposal. That was your child's father?
Oh no, he wasn't.
Okay,
So the three men that didn't get a kid out of you wanted you. The man that got a kid out of you didn't. He didn't need to marry you. It's like, this is a thing where this is how it is. Women reward shitty men. Women, it's like, here's the insane thing, that women put so little into, giving kids. It's like nothing, right? Popping a pill, I guess. Or just like another day. It's like women don't realize giving men your body, your youth, your womb is the best thing you can give a man. The biggest thing you can give a man. You gave it to a man that didn't want to marry you, while three other men couldn't get a kid out of you, didn't have a kid out of you, yet they gave you that and you didn't want it. It's like, and then you wonder why men don't really care about marrying women. Why? Because the men that women would have kids with, they don't need to marry you. They don't need to marry you because you will give them kids regardless. You will give them your body regardless.
so who's the third guy that proposed?
The third guy was someone that I dated after my child's father. So after I broke up with him, because me and my child's father, we used to like work together. After that, I ended up dating someone while I know people probably gonna judge me while I was pregnant, but this was an old friend that I used to work with just as well. Excuse me. And he just felt like, dang, I thought by the time you had a baby, you would be married. People would, it would be like your husband. Like everybody was kind of thinking like by the time I got married, because the type of girl that I am, like people that know me, they know that I wouldn't just be with anybody. This was a surprise to myself, but I just didn't want to go through the riffraff of like not having a kid and going through like the whole abortion thing or whatever. I don't know if we could say that on TikTok, but yeah, so he kind of like grown king to me, and he started taking care of me and the baby while I was with child.
So he was dating you while you were pregnant.
Yeah.
So you broke up with your child's father while you were actually pregnant.
Yeah. Well, this was before I found out. Before I found out that I was with child, me and him broke up.
Okay.
And when I found out we was trying to kind of make it work, but I kind of didn't want to make it work. I actually didn't want to go through with it because I felt like I didn't want to be a single mother. People just don't know like how hard that is. Like I've seen my sisters do it. I've seen a lot of women do it. It's not an easy thing. I didn't want to go through that. So I end up eventually we came to an agreement like, yeah, we're going to do it. And it just didn't work out, but it was people that knew me. And when I would post it on my...
I honestly think it's a red flag where if you're dating a woman and you find out that in her life, she knows predominantly single mothers. Her mom was a single mother. Her grandma was a single mother. Her friends are single mother. Maybe her sisters are single mother. She's a red flag, in my opinion. It's a mark against her, in my opinion, because it is indicative that women like that will more than likely repeat that cycle. They will repeat that. They have the mentality. They have the mentality to repeat that cycle. Why? Because here's a woman that says, "Oh, I didn't want that." Well, look at this. You chose a man that you didn't see a future with. You let that man finish in you. How do you think babies are made? How do you think babies are made? I don't know why you weren't on birth control, because it's out there. You know, condoms, you know, IUD. There's so many ways to not get pregnant. And then you would be with a man that you didn't see a future with. You didn't see. A lot of women, I think they put themselves in a path to become single mothers.
Snapchat, I'm a very private person. I don't know if you see my page. I'm kind of private with things. And like on my Snapchat, people that knew me, that I worked with, they was like, I can't believe you're pregnant. Like, who was the father? You getting married? People thought I was getting married and everything. I'm like, no, this is not that type of thing. You're not
Okay, so but real quick, because I gotta go to the regular questions. I just want to package this last one. So this guy was dating you while you were pregnant, and he proposed too.
Mm-hmm.
So why'd you say no to him?
Here's gonna be the crazy part. So he was a very good provider. Everything was fine, but it just seems like when it came down to when I was ready to actually move to the next step sexually, it was an issue. So
How we have sex?
I didn't want to right away. It was an issue for him that I didn't want to be sexually active like super soon. And
But you said that he proposed.
Yeah, but this was like before that. So this was before that. And we end up having that type of thing, but it was not like on my own terms, if that made sense.
So it was fine for him to provide for you. But to do anything for him, that's the case, right? It's fine for him to spend money on you and your kid, your baby. But when it comes to whatever is for him, benefits him, no, that's a no. You're not ready for that. Here's the thing: stay on, be for real. Like, this is the thing where women are fine with taking from men, but they're not fine with giving to men. How about you shouldn't have taken anything from him if you did not want to give anything to him? It's like, oh my God, this man's providing for me. He's so great. He's providing for me. Did you think that that's for free? Do you think that you didn't need to do nothing, right? You didn't need to do nothing. Just exist, and men will just magically provide for you. That's not how the real world works.
So, kind of, sort of. So you're saying he wanted to have sex, you didn't want to have sex, y'all end up having sex, and then he proposes to you.
This was like after a while. He got an attitude about it. He was like, I don't feel like I'm the man because it's nothing that I do pleases you. It makes me feel like you don't want to like be.
So that was how he felt. Why did he propose to you? So he proposed to you after he was upset?
Yeah.
Shows you why proposals, I've been proposed to multiple times, mean nothing. It means nothing. Literally, being proposed to by men you don't want means what? Means what? Honestly, women being proposed to a lot, having a lot of men thirst for them, is not a flex. It's not a flex. What's truly a flex for a woman is finding a man she wants that is faithful, loving, and actually married to her. That's more of a flex. But you getting a bunch of men that you don't want, and you get a bunch of men that you may want, but they won't commit to you, well, it's not a flex. It really, nothing special.
But not directly after. This was like after the fact. So after this happened, we kept dating. We kept seeing each other. Me being the person that I am, I liked him for who he was. He didn't mind taking care of me. He took care of my son. We had a good relationship. So I kept seeing him. But as far as like gaining feelings for him, I could not gain feelings for him because it was just how our sexual encounter had ended up.
Okay.
It's like, you made me feel like I had to do something just to make you feel like you the man, because he
What? So it was fine for you to continue to use him, but you weren't attracted to him. You weren't sexually attracted to him. This is a thing where men need to like. Honestly, a lot of men they settle for women that don't want them. Here's the thing where, in my personal opinion, how I go about it is that, you know what? Yes, would I want a supermodel? Would I want a an 8, a 9, a 10? What man wouldn't want it? But when it comes to reality, in all honesty, I would be fine with a woman that's a 5 and she actually wants me. She actually wants me. She's shown interest in me. That her actions shows that she wants me. Instead of, you know what, getting with women that you think are crazy attractive, but they don't want you. They're ready to use you. They're fine with using you, but honestly, they're not attracted to you. When it comes to the deed, they actually are disgusted with you. But hell, they're fine with using you.
his specific words was, "I don't feel like the man."
Okay, I got you.
Literally
I
missed
got
our
you.
flight because he felt like that.
Okay. Okay. AK Chicago, 28 Aquarius, traveling nurse, writes music, rap, mom to a 4-year-old, never married, proposed to 3 times. What kind of man you looking for?
I'm looking for a guy that is a generous guy that knows how to provide and protect, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, for me, it's more of a connection. When you meet somebody that you actually want to talk to, you actually want to build something with, not trying to put me to work. I have my own dreams, you have your own. We're going to inspire each other and grow together. Like, I don't have time for the forcefully sexual role. I don't have time for the super all these baby mamas, all these kids. I have one son, so I don't want to be met with a bunch of children behind. I don't want to be nobody's stepmother. I don't want to be friends with your baby mama.
You don't want to be no one's stepmother, yet you want him to be your child's stepfather? I swear, women would never marry themselves. There's honestly, a lot of these women, there's nothing about them that they like themselves. Nothing about themselves that they even like. If a man had exactly their same life as these women, the same attitude, same life, same mindset, women would not go for these men.
Don't care about it.
So if he has kids already, you don't want to be friends with his children's moms?
If he have a bunch of children, obviously no, but obviously if he can like afford to have all these kids and me, there should be some type of respect line between that.
So what are you building with a man that can't afford shit? If he could already afford things, if he's already well off, if he's already at a certain financial level, what are you building with him? This is a thing where I'm amazed by a lot of women where I want to get with a millionaire. I want to build with a millionaire. Are you stupid? What are you building? What are you building? Wealth? He has wealth. Generational wealth? I think he's on his way to create generational wealth with or without you. Like, those are not men you build with. They're already built. It's like, why say those stupid words then, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
What about deal breakers?
Deal breaker for me would be making under 6 figures.
So if he made 90K, don't reach out to you.
If he made 90K and he worked every day, I feel like guys like that, they kind of want somebody to move in with them and build off of what they have going on.
Yo, Parasocial. What's up, my brother?
They're not gonna like invest in your dreams, invest in like what you have going on. So no.
So what are you building? It's like, so you're not building nothing together. He's just building for you. He's investing in your dream. What do you invest? It's like, are you not investing in his dream? Are you guys not building something together? No. Like, these women are just like, unbelievable.
So he has to make at least 100K.
Probably over that.
Okay, so what's the minimum? Just tell me what the minimum is.
Like a half a mil.
He has to make 500K.
Yeah.
Okay, so he has to make 500K.
Bitch, what the fuck are you building with a man that has 500K annually? He's already fucking built. No, you're not building with him. You want to drain him. You want to take from him. You want him to invest in your fucking dream to be a rapper. Yes. And then what? This is the thing, right? Yeah, invest in your dream, potentially be a rapper, and if you can become, I don't know, maybe if you become big, now you want to trade off because he's below you. Women like that who wants a man to invest in her will be the same woman will leave you when she's at that certain point. Those are the same women that will, when that time comes, if she's, I don't know, like you make $500,000, now after you invested in her, now she's making $1 million, she's gonna see that you are below her. She will leave.
Okay, anything less than that, don't reach out to you.
Yeah.
Okay, what else are your deal
Hold
breakers?
on.
Huh?
As far as kids, like when it come down to kids, I just feel like if you have a lot of kids that live with you, like there are men that have kids that live with them. I feel like if your kids live with you, then that means you had a bad taste in women. So I don't want that.
Do you make 500K?
I make 80.
Oh, you make 80K.
Yeah.
But your man has to make 500K.
I want him to make more than me.
Just curious.
100K is more than you. I mean, like, women are stupid. I swear to God. You know, this is the thing. Why do I say women will suffer in the dating market? Because their own fucking delusions. Their own delusions.
Curious, why would you not date a man that made 100K?
Just throwing it out there. I feel like if you go above, you're gonna get. So my auntie always told me, if you go above, you're gonna at least get something of what you want. Say I want an 80K. I mean, say I want 100K. Why would I want 100K? Why would I say I want 100K and then somebody comes that makes 100K, but then he could possibly go lower? So if I go higher, somebody could come with more, and then if he go down, then he wouldn't go under 100. He probably go 300 to 250. Not saying that he will lose money, but in this economy, it goes up and down. You just never know.
Your baby daddy made 500K?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't know.
Why don't you know?
I don't think so. I don't think so because I would be with him. That's like one of my reasons why I'm not with him, because he just felt like.
Yeah, but he was good enough to become your baby daddy. Yeah, these women are just absolutely ridiculous.
It's a 50-50 thing, and I feel like no.
Should a guy look a certain way?
I never had a description on a guy other than not super overweight, probably not bald-headed, and he doesn't smell. He has good teeth, and he's fresh and clean. I don't really, if he likes, I don't, the stocky, the small, not super short. You can be tall, no smelly breath.
Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, girl, I don't got no pants on.
You guys do the Kendra Cam.
That would be like stand up.
Yes.
Can you give me like 2 seconds or no?
We don't have that much time because I got to start the other show.
I don't have on no pants.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. This won't take that long. Hold on. So 500K is the lowest, right? You'll take?
Give or take. Give or
Give
take.
or take what? Maybe what? What would be the lowest?
The 100K.
Oh, you'll take 100K?
The 100K, yeah. I mean, that's
I
a
thought
hard.
you said you only
that's
take
still a hard-
500K.
I just said like, so I go about this method. Or my auntie said like, if you
No,
ever,
not your auntie, honey. I gotta do a show. So you would date a man.
That's
So
like a
you
real
would date.
answer. That's
But I'm
like a
asking
real
you a
answer.
question. Would you date a man that made 100K?
Yeah, he probably makes more than that though. Even if
Okay,
yeah.
well, I'm just asking you, if a guy made 100K and he's watching, does he have a shot or not? Yes or no?
So there's no pants.
You probably have a shot. It really it's so okay. It's about the money, but then like the person has to be a decent individual too, though. It's,
On new Kendra G.
Well, that's it. Oh God, women are insane. Women are absolutely ridiculous. I swear to God. This is a thing why I consistently say I have no sympathy. No sympathy. Women literally make shit hard. Dating for women is easy. Easy. Yet you make it hard. I want a man that makes 500K. 500K? Bitch, are you crazy? It's seriously. And then you said, "Oh, I want a man that makes 500K but have a great personality. Tall, good looking, all this It's like, seriously. Wake up." And you know, here's the insanity. Fine. On social media, you say, "I want a man that makes this. I want a man that looks this, la 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 la." Yet in reality, you're not even dating these men. You're not even dating these men. And if, God forbid, you are, you can't even sustain a long-term relationship with these men. It's absolutely stupid. It really is. I swear, it's like, this is why men say, your standards are unreal. They don't make sense. They don't make sense for you because you don't fit it. You haven't gotten any man that qualifies for your standards, yet you're not a virgin. You usually are a baby mama. You're old. You've been with plenty of men. It's like, women are crazy. Swear to God. Absolutely ridiculous. No, none of these women deserve sympathy.
And it's
Let's check something else out. Let's see. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Alright, let's check this Kendra G video out.
Hello? We looking at your face. We're on the show, girl.
I'm sorry, 1 second. I'm like in the bathroom. This is the only good light they
No,
have here.
stay there. You got good light, so let's keep this good light.
Okay.
Bobette, where you calling me from, baby?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. How old are you?
I'm 25.
25. What you do for a living?
I'm a security supervisor and a merchandiser for Adidas.
I think I kind of remember you.
Yes.
Were you sweaty before?
Was I what? I'm sorry?
Were you the one? No, not that was a different girl.
Oh.
Security supervisor and what else?
Oh, that's cool. Hey, having your your pets around you is not a bad thing.
And what else? What's your other job?
I'm a retail merchandiser for Adidas. Sorry, go ahead, go ahead.
A retail merchandiser?
Yes, for Adidas.
For Adidas. What's your zodiac sign?
Leo.
Leo. So we got Bobette, Minnesota, 25, Leo, security supervisor, retail merchandiser. You have any kids?
No,
You ever been married?
no.
All right. All right, Bobette. What kind of man? Okay, so Bobette, Minnesota, 25, Leo, security supervisor, retail merchandiser, no kids, never married. Her second time here, she wants to do it again. What kind of man you looking for? Stay in the light, honey.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, Kendra, I'm like a little nervous. So just bear with me. But I'm looking for one, a God-fearing man. I'm looking for a provider as well because I will be very much a housewife. I'm okay with that. I'm looking for honest, loyal, someone that's done playing games, someone that's done with the hookup culture, someone that genuinely wants to build generational wealth. Just a man that's ready to settle down and have kids. I know I'm super young. I know.
I mean, here's the thing: where she's young, no kids, okay looking. You, men gotta always think, why is this woman still single? Why is she still single? I've always said this, that maybe I haven't said this in a while, that dating for women is easy. Dating for women is easy, but this is a thing where they make it harder for them. One of the, I think, two of the biggest red flags I think in women is that one, they're hard to deal with. Hard to deal with. Attitude, standards, whatever. Two, it's the men they're attracted to. A lot of times it's also both, right? Bit of both. So a lot of women that, yeah, they're young, maybe they're whatever, they seem perfect. But at the end of the day, a woman that seems perfect but only attracted to, let's say, 6'2", 6-figure man, charming, good looking, great personality, all this. Well, then, no duh, you're still single because you are attracted to the same type of man that every woman is attracted to. No duh, you're single because he can have you, he can have her, he can have her, he can have multiple women. So he doesn't need to or care to settle down. Now, what he could want to do is actually fool you into thinking that he wants to settle down because he wants to put you on a notch, be another notch on his belt. But again, he doesn't need to. Yo, what's up, my brother?
I said this last time too, but Kendra, I'm tired. Today, in fact, I'm on a date with myself. And it's just sad. Like I want a man. Like I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready to have a family. I'm ready to I'm just ready for a relationship. I've healed. I've done all my research. Everything you were about to say, I've done all of that. And I know I'm young, but I'm just ready. So I just need a man that's on the same page. Sorry, I'm missing one important thing too. Time management. If you work, that's great, but I need you to be able to have time management, please. So yeah, that would be the last one.
Okay. What do you say everything I'm about to say you've already done? What do you think I'm about to say?
No, oh, you're too young or something like that. I don't know.
No, if anything I would say is I think it's awesome that you took yourself out on a date. I think there's nothing wrong with that. Get dressed up, go on a date. But I would say don't be depressed about where you are. And I think a lot of women, don't be sad if you're single. There's single men too. But I would say you like an attractive girl. Are you telling me that men don't ask you out on dates?
They do, but they're not serious. See, she's not at her head. Talk this city. Okay. Good luck, girl. Thank you.
What happened?
She said preach when I said what I just said. But no, I do, but they're not serious, Kendra. Like when they take you out on a date, they expect something. You know, I'm not the type of woman that asks for money, asks for nothing, but like as soon as they go on a date with you, oh, are you gonna come over? Are you gonna, and it's like, no. Or they'll do this thing where they'll keep dating you and they'll keep like asking the question to like push to see what your limit is.
Okay, but that works in your favor because you don't got to do anything you don't want to do. What I'm about to
Absolutely.
lead to is if you got men that are trying to take you out, go out. You don't got to sleep with them. You don't got to mislead him either. But I think one of the things that men, to me, actually, I think men date right because men just date. They don't make one girl their girlfriend unless that's what they make it, right? Whereas women only want to find their husband and that's just that. It doesn't always work that way. Sometimes it's a numbers game. So I would say you're an attractive girl. Go out on the coffee dates that these men are trying to take you out on. This way your time is, you're not idle at the house. You're gonna learn. The more you go out on dates, you're gonna learn. Because I think everybody has a list until you meet your list. And you might be like, actually, that's not important to me. Or actually,
I definitely agree. You know, the men that listen to rap music a lot, I don't know. I like listening to rap music, but it's not my predominant listening, taste. But I don't know. I don't think those rap music builds good character in my opinion. It's not terrible. It's not terrible, but I don't think it helps. And that's the thing, right? Skull's right. If she's not interested, don't accept the time and money and attention. That's the thing where I think a lot of women waste their time. If he whatever, like he's pushing for sex and stuff, like boom, on to next. Like cut it off quick. This is the thing where, in all honesty, coffee dates. I think women should love coffee dates more because honestly, that will a lot of times, in my opinion, cut the fluff. It will definitely help in not wasting your time.
this is a deal breaker, but it's not for me. So my suggestion to you is to date the men that want to date you. This way you can learn more.
My problem is finding, because I heard what you said about date the man that wants to date you. The problem is they all want to date me, but all of them are not the ones that I want. Like the specific ones that want to date me are not the ones that I want. Like I want someone to like settle down with.
Well, hold on. How do you know which? Okay, so you go out. Do you at least go out on the first date? Like, how do you know that these aren't the men that you don't want?
The first date, like right away, I can tell.
Okay, so until Mr. Right comes around, you just said all the men want to date you. So that means there's a lot of men that want to date you. So if you go out on one date and in that first date you discover this guy isn't the right one, okay, he's off the list. Go on to the next one.
Well, I think I'm gonna take a break. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of like exhausted.
Well, if you're gonna take a break, why did you call me?
Because this is another outlet for me to be able to like.
No, but this isn't.
No.
But listen, this isn't the break outlet. You call me because you want to meet more men. So which one is it? Do you want to meet more men or do you want to take a break? Because if you want to take a break, that's fine. But there will be no reason to call me then.
I meant take a break from dating men in this city. That's what I meant to say. Not like take a break from dating, period. I just want to find different avenues because I don't do like the club thing, like where like I meet a man in the club and I go on a date with him. Like, no, I don't. Like, if anything, I usually meet these men. Like, I met one at Home Depot the other time. So it's like, I'm trying to find different avenues and actually put myself out there. Because the thing about us women, like you say we want specific type of men, but we're always in the house. We're always working.
Yeah, I don't know if Kendra G is necessary, especially now that here's the thing where Kendra has gone off the other apps. Now she's strictly promoting her own app. Men are not clamoring to go on Kendra G's single app. So definitely, I don't know if she's attracting that, masses of men on her app. So
we're always not in that area that he's gonna be in. So like now I'm just learning how to like spread my wings a little bit. But maybe my man isn't in Minnesota. Maybe he's somewhere outside of Minnesota. So anyone from Minnesota, don't hit me up, please.
Okay. So nobody in Minnesota. You don't want to date no guy in Minnesota.
No.
Okay. What are some other deal breakers?
A lot of baby mamas. No job. No car. No ambition. Um, he better have a good relationship with his mom. So if he doesn't have a good relationship with his mom, that's a red flag for me. Um, I'm trying to think. Someone with a mind of their own, because sometimes they're easily influenced by their friends or just easily influenced by like social media or whatever, and I don't like that about a man. Um, sorry, Kendra, I'm so nervous. I'm like trying to think of like every single thing because I'm gonna be mad. Um,
Girlfriend, it's okay. First of all, calm down. Take a breath. You've been here before. You've been here before. So you already know how this platform works. You don't have to be perfect. Stop trying to give the perfect answer. Just talk, build up your confidence because that's the most attractive thing anybody could ever have, right? I think you are a beautiful girl, actually, but I feel like your insecurities is taking away how beautiful you actually are. So you need to increase your confidence. And don't, I'm not saying confidence, conceit, or arrogance. Just be more confident because that would make you exude even more. Right now, you're coming across as desperate, which I don't think you want to, and a little insecure. And you don't need to do that. You're such a pretty girl.
oh, thank you, Kendra.
But you have to feel what I'm saying because even though I see this in the conversation, I don't feel that you feel that way. So you need to just take a breath, be confident in who you are, and it's okay. Don't worry about if you don't say one thing. It's okay, honey.
Here's the thing where I don't think that she's herself. I don't think she's terrible. But like I said, I think one of the key flaws in a lot of women is that they don't know what's best in a way. I believe here's a woman that going out with men that she's attracted to, not going with men that have good character. That's what I believe. And that's why I said one of the red flags of a lot of women is that the men that they want, that is a red flag. Usually, a lot of women, they only want a certain type of man. And if it's not that certain type of man, she don't care about any other man. And that mindset will a lot of times just steer you away from men that may be a better fit or more have a better mindset.
I mean, your cousins.
But hold on. But it's your second time, and you called back Florida cousins.
This is my third time, actually.
Your third girl? I can't help you then. You're on your third time? Wait a minute. You've been on my show 3 times? I thought it was twice.
I'm sorry?
I said I thought it was twice. Really, I'm supposed to stop after the second time. We already started. So the first 2 times you didn't find nobody?
I went on like a few dates. But the majority of them were like my dad's age, which is no. And some of them weren't like of my appearance standard. Is that
Did I not just say that? Exactly. See, this is a thing where you cannot be fooled by the image, the words women spew out. This is the thing where you said, "Oh, I'm feminine, I'm loving, I'm nice. Oh, I want to be serious. I want to date with purpose. I just want to date to marry. I don't want to date these F boys or these these pookies. I'm not a baby mama. All this shit sounds all nice, but guess what? Her red flag is that she wants the men that she's attracted to, which is fine. I'm not saying that. I don't say red flags as an automatic no. I'm saying why, for her, she is suffering or having problems in the dating market. Because, surprise, surprise, I said it. Women will always have options. Always have options. There will always be men that want you. The problem is, do the men that you want, will those men want you? And will the men that you want, will those men commit to you? Her problem is not that men don't want to commit to her. That's not her problem. It's that the men that she wants won't commit to her and won't commit to her long term. That's the thing. That is the red flag that a lot of these women have. You want men that you want, which is, again, like I said, if you wanting someone that you're attracted to, it's fine. The problem is the men that you are attracted to don't want you, and or they don't want you for a long time. So that is your red flag. That is why you're having problems in the dating market. Literally, she just said it.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. There was like good candidates. I'm not gonna say like I didn't like find any good candidates. I went on like maybe 2 dates. And it turned out well, but then conversation just kind of like dried up. It just
All right,
kind of
honey.
felt like I was fueling the conversation.
So here's the deal. This is going to be your last time on the show, okay?
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Should the guy look a certain way?
I'm sorry, ma'am.
They're saying that you did say twice, that you didn't say 3 times in the beginning.
That I said twice?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I meant to say 3 times. I was rushing to like find light.
Okay. Should the guy look a certain way, baby?
I used to just say black men, but I'm open this year. So I don't really have. Oh, actually, I do. Let me stop lying. Please, I would like an athletic body. I would like a man that is able to just his physique gotta be on point because my physique is on point.
I do not chastise women for going with men they are attracted to. Of course, go with whoever you want. Okay, go with men you're attracted to. That's fine. But here's the thing where I come in and maybe put my 2 cents in. Stop thinking that the men you want, those men need to settle down. Because why? Here's a woman that says, yeah, she's good looking, right? She's good looking, body on fleek, like she's saying. She wants a man that's athletic, a good looking body. Cool. But guess what? Most women do as well. And I guarantee you, the woman that wants him, aren't only the ugly ones, aren't only the fat ones, are also the women that have good looking bodies as well. So, why do you think these men won't be serious to you? Just want to have sex with you. Why? Because honestly, yes, you may be good looking, but to those men you want, you are not rare. You are dime a dozen. This is a problem where I've said this before. Why do I say that women need to be more precise? When women say, "Oh my God, men don't have a scarcity mindset," no, men do. Men do have a scarcity mindset. The problem is the men that you want don't. Why? Because the men that you want, guess what? Most women want these men as well. High value men, men that make 6 figures, men that are good looking, men that are tall, men that are charming. No surprise, most women want these men. So why are you consistently surprised that these men don't want to settle down? Because honestly, you are one of many women that wants him. I'm not telling these women, oh, pick me, settle for the average men, settle for, the men that you don't find attractive. No, I'm not saying that. Go for the men you find attractive. Please do. But be realistic. Be grounded. Like, understand the reality. You want men that have options. Well, go about it in an open relationship. Go about it in a one-sided open relationships. Because honestly, those men may commit to you, but they're not going to be faithful to you. it's like this is the thing where a lot of women gotta understand the type of men you want. Men with options rarely don't execute those options.
Sorry, what was the question again?
Should the man look a certain way?
Okay. I'm sorry, Kendra. I'm so nervous.
I
I
can
don't
tell
know why
you're
I'm
nervous.
nervous too. Like I watch you all the time. That's the thing. It's like when you're actually on the show, it's like a wow.
Well, girl, you done been here 3 times. You should be a pro at this show.
Oh, I know, but I'm nervous, Kendra. I'm nervous. You could be here 6 times. Like it's just, it's nervous. Like I'm nervous. Look how many people are watching us right now. Like, oh, child.
Okay, well, let me keep it going. Should the guy make a certain amount of money?
No.
Okay.
Just as long as you have a job. That's it.
So when you said provider earlier, were you talking about him paying all the bills?
Yes.
So he would have to make a certain amount of money then, correct?
For me, I don't really know like a number that would be classified as, you got money, and I don't want to put a number on it, but I mean, I would say over 60K, 70. I make 90. So just more than me, I guess.
So, well, 60 and 70 is not more than 90.
I'm sorry, ma'am?
60 and 70K is not more than 90.
Oh, so more than 80 or 80K. 80K. Let's just say 80K. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Kendra.
Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. And I'm so ready for this time. I think this will be okay. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Can you see me?
Okay. Oh, yeah, you do have a nice body.
Thank you.
Okay, you have a cute shape. So, this is Bobette, Minnesota, 25.
Hi, I mean, she doesn't look bad. She doesn't look bad. But guess what? She is no different than most women. She's suffering from the same problems that most women are suffering from. Wanting the wanted man. Wanting the men with options. No different than most women. This is a thing where I'm always surprised. I'm always surprised that women that want the rappers, the entertainers, the celebrities, the athletes, the millionaires. I don't understand why you are surprised that he cheats on you, that he has a mistress, that he has a side chick. I honestly don't understand how women can logically be surprised that this man he's having sex with other women as well. I really can't. Yes, maybe he says shit. Maybe he say, "Oh, I love you. I only love you." He probably only does love you, but that don't mean that he doesn't want to have sex with other women because he has options. I think it's just amazing that these women they don't really think about it.
Leo, security supervisor, retail merchandiser, no kids, never married. Could the guy have kids?
No.
No. Okay. You already said you don't want to be in Minnesota. What's the age range you want to date?
28 to, I would say 38. 28 to 38.
All right. 28 to 38. When was your last relationship?
It was a long time ago. I would say like 2 years, maybe.
Okay. 2 years. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Child. Like a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Three flaws you have to work on.
Oh, my confidence.
Yes.
I've noticed that a lot, Miss Kendra. You're actually not the only person that said that. My confidence. Sometimes I have a little bit of an attitude. I'm not gonna lie. So maybe my attitude and
I'm not surprised. One of the red flags I said that why women are having problems in the dating market. Yes, not just because who they're attracted to, because they have attitude. They're hard to deal with.
just being more open as well.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Oh, I make my own money. Not that that matters, but I
Because it doesn't. Especially when you ask for. This is a thing where I don't understand. Again, another thing is like I think it's so stupid. You want a provider, but then you say, "Why would a man be lucky to be with you?" You say you make money. That don't fucking make sense. You want a man to pay all the bills, but what makes it lucky to be with you is that you make your own money. How does that make him lucky? He's paying the bills. You're not taking like you're not taking weight off of his shoulders.
make my own money. I work out. I volunteer. I do like Zoom meetings for like investment groups for people my age. I'm an all around. I'm a wifey in my description. But I feel like you said, I just have to
Yo, totally awesome. Thank you for stopping by, my brother.
work on like my confidence just a little more. Um, but yeah,
I Here's the thing where an 80K man, I think he can provide. Maybe not comfortably, maybe not in a luxury way, but paying all the bills, I mean paying all the essentials, yeah, I think he can. But yes, maybe he can provide for the certain types of women nowadays.
that's all I would say.
Okay, well, let's do it. We have Bobetta.
Uh,
Bobette, right?
Bye
Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app? What happened? Did her phone die? What happened, y'all? What do y'all know what happened? Let me see if I can find her.
Whatever. It's like I think one of the biggest red flags, one of the biggest problems women are having is most, if not all of them, are wanting the same man. Most women want the same man. I've said this before, where even if women are young, beautiful, great body, whatever, not that they will have a problem in dating. No, it's not a problem they have. It's not a problem they have even attracting the men that they want. Problem will consistently be to attract the men that you want to only want you. That will be the problem. So, yeah. What do you guys think? Well, here's the thing, right? An 80K, personal opinion, right? 80K man doesn't mean 80K net worth. Uh, Here's my thing where to be honest, I'm no one special. I'm no one special, and how I live my life is how I live my life. So I'm not. This is not a channel where I'm trying to sell any men courses on how to upgrade and shit like that. No, this is like we're chilling, we're watching shit together, we're shooting the shit together, right? We're hanging out. I make this channel as like a hangout shit. But I'm my earnings, salary and yearly earning is about probably 50K, about 50K a year. But every woman I've dated, every woman I've been with, I paid for everything. I've even paid for bills. I paid for rent. I've paid for everything. And my net worth, how much I've saved, invested, is well over six figures. It's just, but it's hard, a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. I think I think a lot of men can provide on a certain amount, you gotta be financially literate, okay? Gotta be smart with your money. And to be honest, it's also about the lifestyle. I could provide, but I'm not gonna be providing you like, I don't know, Mercedes, BMWs. I'm not buying you Birkins, shit like that. That's not what I'm providing for. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing where I have focused on stocks, dividend stocks, growth stocks. I'm a big stock lover. I love stocks. So stock has helped me grow my net worth to six figures. But my earning power ain't much. Um, like I said, I that's why one of the things I said is that my channel is geared towards more average men. I'm an average man. I make around 50K, but because I was diligent, frugal, right? And really financially literate, I have invested and saved to have a very decent net worth. Nothing special, okay? I'm still growing. Hopefully, you know, any kind of side gigs I have, and then main job will help me grow my net worth and be able to provide for a future family and stuff. That's why one of the things why I love to say that you know I love you guys and I love this channel because I'm not making much from this channel, but thanks to this channel, I'm paying like one or two bills, right? Electric bill there, a gas bill here. That's helpful. That is very helpful and helping me save money. So that's why I'm very humble for you guys to even watch my shit because it's a great saver for me. So it's amazing. I love it. No complaints about that. And you guys are amazing for watching my shit and helping me, you know, with my life and shit like that. So it's amazing. And yeah, I mean, I pay myself. I mean, like, I'm not, I'm not unhappy with my life and shit like that. But again, like I said, sometimes I think a lot of people are living beyond their means. Where me personally, I'm living at my means or most of the time below my means. So like, yeah, if I want to spend money on some certain shit, I'll do it. But if I'm not spending money on stupid shit or things that I love, I really try not to spend at all. I really try not to spend at all. I buy decently cheap groceries. I make my own food, and I'm not going out a lot. And to be honest, it's like in recent years, I haven't had a girlfriend in a while, so I'm not spending money like that. This is the thing where a lot of men gotta understand. If you don't have a girlfriend, you better be fucking saving. You better be saving. You better be investing. That's the main thing. When you don't have a girlfriend, your money better not be going like just disappearing. That's the shit you gotta do. That and cats. Yo, no, I swear that exactly, totally awesome is correct. I mean, this is a thing where, yeah, if you're dating a lot, you are draining your money. But you gotta balance it. If you're not dating, 100%, you better be saving a whole lot of your shit, saving and investing. So, and then maybe budgeting wise, set aside some money for if you want to date and shit like that. Be diligent with your money. I believe a lot of men gotta be financially literate. I mean, at the end of the day, just like Tony said, you gotta pay yourself. You gotta think about yourself. A lot of men, they don't think about themselves. They don't care about themselves. And then at the end of the day, if you don't care, why should anyone else care? So really, we have to care about ourselves, care about our mental health, care about our well-being. Okay? And one of the part is that, be financially literate. I save and I invest. So I'm really hard on myself about that. So I wish my brothers would do the same because it's very important. I believe that let's live in reality. How much you can provide is important. Plain and simple. If you can't provide, I'm sorry, you ain't getting a girl. You definitely ain't getting a girl to be with you long term. That is the struggle of men. You have to provide. So one of the things that I focus on building my wealth, because honestly, I want to, if I can get a girl, I want her to know that I got my shit together, that I will take care of her, you know. But along with that, I'm having standards. Have fucking standards, because having standards show that, you know what, you actually care about yourself. So, you know, that's where I'm going about that. Bro, hell, I think that's amazing. Especially at your age, you gotta do what you enjoy. Do what you enjoy. Here's this we'll end it on this one, okay? I thought this was interesting. This is like three clips, and I thought it was interesting. It's a 3-clip TikTok video of this one girl, and it just, I don't know, it just really, I got really interested in it. I got really interested in it because it's really indicative of a lot of women right now. So let's check it out.
I'm 38 years old. I've never been married. I've never had children. I have 3 cats in my house. Only 2 of them are mine. But it's another Christmas that is about to come and go where my relationship status is the same. And it's crazy because if you had asked me 10 years ago if I would be single at 38, I would have been like, absolutely not. And if I am, then just me now, you know? Here's one of my kitties. Look at this little baby girl. This is Willow. Say hi, Willow. And I have such a complicated relationship with this time of year. I really do. Because I have a complicated relationship with being single. There's a part of me that really values my life and my time to myself and my independence. And then there's a part of me that feels really embarrassed about admitting that I want to be in a relationship. And I think a big part of that is it makes me feel like maybe I'm being needy or I'm being clingy and all these, like, I don't know what it is, but
You know, this is a thing where Parasocial said, you know, cats are great for single people. Here's the thing where I've always, currently right now, I've thought about it. My family said, well, why don't you get a dog or a pet or something? I've thought about it that, one, I wouldn't mind a pet, but I work all day. And I don't think it's fair for a pet to just be alone all day in the house. Okay, so that's one thing. 2 is that, I don't know. You know, part of where I'm saying, like, I want to save money and, you know, spend my money wisely and invest and save and all that shit. Right now, a pet is like a drain on my pockets. But I mean, of course, the companionship is nice. But you know, my focus is more on, you know, my money. And I don't know. I just sometimes I feel like I might I might I feel like I will get, what would I say? What would I say? Maybe would I say I'd be too used to it? Like I would use it as like a handicap, or where I get too comfortable, maybe too comfortable.
it's almost embarrassing. It is. I feel embarrassed to be 38 and single and never married. I also think a part of me feels forgotten by God or the universe because I feel like I've done so much internal work on myself, and yet I feel like I can't seem to attract my person into my life. And even saying all of this out loud feels really cringy, which is why I'm making myself say it out loud and admit it.
Definitely. Pets and my collectibles, that is one thing. That's why, another reason why I'm not I don't jump for joy for a pet.
Because I am sure that there's other people that feel the same way. But it makes me, I have a really hard time not wondering what is wrong with me. And I have to stop myself from going down that spiral because it can get very dark when I start to think of the reality is at my age, I may never have children at this point, and that makes me really sad. And there is a reality in which I don't ever find somebody, and that makes me really sad. And so the tension this year for me is allowing myself to have those wants, but then also allowing myself to embrace that maybe I am enough for myself. So I guess I'm just sharing this for other people out there who may be single and having the same thoughts and feelings this holiday season. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
This is a thing where, this is the thing where, gigantic parasite. Here's the thing where I don't think women have done work on themselves because they are still living in their delusion. She say attract the one for her. This is a thing where women will consistently have the problem where they want the men that they want to want them. They want those men to want them for commitment, be faithful to them long term. It's ridiculous. It really is. Because a lot of women, they pick wrong. They pick wrong consistently, constantly. And it's like, it's not like at 38 she's never had chances. She has. She just doesn't want those chances.
So I did not expect that many people to see my video. I almost didn't post it because I was so embarrassed. I just have a lot of shame and embarrassment about.
I also want to say that, in my honest opinion, people with mindset where I'm fine with being, or I'm happy being alone, or all that shit is like, you have a mindset where you're not fit, you're not right to be with a partner. I don't think so.
Being my age and being single and being like never married, not having kids, and I feel a lot of shame for wanting those things. Like there's a part of me that feels like it would be easier to pretend I don't want those things because then maybe it won't hurt as bad. So there are a lot of comments and I've tried reading through most of them, but this one in particular struck me because I know this person's right. There's definitely childhood things that I experienced that probably led me to being where I'm at. And the truth is, I haven't honestly seriously started dating until probably 2 years ago, which is crazy. And there's a variety of reasons for that. Number one was I was raised very religious, and there was always so much like shame around sexuality and relationships. And I honestly was just
sexuality, probably. Relationships, no, because in religion, you date to marry. It's a shame. The shame is that you date just to have fun. Yeah, there's shame in that. Because guess what that puts you? You're 38 and single. It's like, why not? See, this is the thing where it would have been more logical if in your earlier years you date to marry. Maybe you wouldn't still be single at 38 and complaining online about it.
Really terrified of guys, mostly because I was raised in purity culture, and purity culture, if you're not familiar with it, is basically within the church system of making you believe like you should only have sex once you're married, and men only want one thing, and that's sex, and basically it's your job as a woman to make sure they stay pure, so you need to stay pure. So it created this like belief internally for me that men are dangerous, that they can't control themselves, and that men are dangerous. And so I definitely sabotaged potential relationships because I just had this fear.
That's not what. It's like you're raised in purity culture. That's not what they teach you. They don't teach you men are dangerous. Yeah, men may want to have sex, but I think men in that same teachings are not like that.
And like distrust of them. I also had fear and distrust of myself. I have struggled with feeling like I'm lovable, and I've struggled with feeling like somebody would ever want to be with me. And I've struggled with feeling like if somebody picked me, they would be settling. And it's one of those things where when you say it out loud, it's a very normal response for people to say, but that's not true. And while I can maybe logically know that's not true, what matters is in here. And that's been a very hard thing for me to detangle over the last few years of my life, is just believing that somebody could want to be with me and that they would be lucky if they were with me. So I don't even know why I'm sharing this video now, because now here I am crying. But it's Christmas Eve. I'm single. I'm 38 and I'm crying on the internet. But thank you guys for the comments, and it helps to know that you're not alone. And it's funny because I read comments, or I know other people that are in similar situations, and I can look at them objectively and know that there's not anything wrong with them. And sometimes it's hard to give yourself that same grace. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, or Happy...
You know, this is a thing where it shows you that she's, I don't know why she has trauma. I don't know why, but fine. But this is a thing where if you surface level, you may think, oh, feel sympathy for her, but it's like, I don't. And why don't I? Why don't I? Is that here's the thing where women have options, and not just a small amount. They have actually a large amount of options. It's just that they choose to ignore them. They choose to reject them. So really, it's like, here's the thing where this is what I think about, okay? As a man, if I had every day of my life, I go out that door, there is dozens of women that want me, that are hollering for me, that would take me out on a date, that wants to get to know me. I mean, yes, plenty of maybe shitty partners, potential partners out there. Yes, but I have the pick of the litter. This is a thing where I think it's rare, in personal opinion, that women are only attracting shitty men. I think that's rare. What I think is that women attract a spectrum of men: the good, the bad, the ugly. Right? They're attracting the spectrum of men: the tall ones, the short ones, the nice guys, the bad guys, the rich guys, the poor guys. A spectrum of them. But when you have so much options and yet you can't pick one, it's like you are to blame. You have a lot of options. Here's for men. For men, you may get one option. And if you can't pick it, well, you only had one. So really, it's like, I feel sympathy for that, because you didn't have nothing else. You had nothing else to choose from. Just one. While women, they have hundreds, dozens, if only dozens. They have plenty of options. So that's why it's hard for me to feel bad when you have the pick of the litter. And like I said, I don't believe that women only have options for the bad men. No. I don't believe that women only have options for the broke men. I don't believe that. So, but it's just that women consistently reject, and then pick the shitty men, and then surprise the shitty men didn't turn out right.
I'm going to be turning 39 a week from tomorrow, and I am still single, and that makes me sad. Yeah, my own cats are running from me. If you had told 25-year-old Rihanna that on her 39th birthday she would still be unmarried with no children, I would have laughed in your face or been so angry in disbelief, because that is not what I envisioned for my life. In my early 20s, I was never that girl that wanted to get married right away and have a young family. I wanted to be able to experience life. But probably around 20,
This is the thing where she just said it. Here's the thing. This is the problem with a lot of women. Why, again, I have no sympathy for them. Why do I not have sympathy for them? Only women think that they can control all aspects of their life. Women think that, okay, I can do this, and it will turn out that. I will live out my 20s. Have fun, right? Live out my 20s. Live out my 20s how I want it. Have fun. Travel. Date. Have sex with a bunch of men. Focus on my career. And then, you know what? Men will be there in my late 30s. Right? Men will be there. The men that I want will be there wanting me to marry me in my 30s, in my later years. And then surprised that, you know what? Wow, men aren't waiting for me. Men don't want me now after I wasted my youth. This is the thing where, why do you think they say nice guys finish last? Because here's the thing. Shit like this is why nice guys finish last. Women want to live up their youth, give their bodies, give their youth to the shitty men, to whatever, okay? Either give their bodies, their youth to their careers, give their bodies, their youth to the shitty men, the men that just want to use them, the men that are hot men, the tall men, right? That these women just want to have fun with. And then when you are used up, you're older, you are more bitter, you are worse to deal with, you have more attitude, more expectations. Now, you want to settle down with the nice guy or the good guy. He's getting you at your end. Right? He's getting it like after you it's like he's not getting you at your prime. Now you're ready for him. That's why. That's part of the idea that nice guys finish last. You get it. You get women at their end, at the finish. You get women at the end of their prime. Yeah, that's magical. That's great. That's what men want. And it's like I think it's so idiotic that women think that they can put everything as a priority, and then everything else, right? Not besides men as a priority. And then now that they are older, now they can put men as a priority, and then men should be just there. Men should be there for them.
526 is when I was like, I do want to be married. And it has just never happened for me for whatever reason. And I have spent years wondering what is wrong with me. Is there something about me? Am I just not?
It's your mindset. Here's the thing where, again, when you put men last on your list, guess what? Men will do the same. And then now that you are putting men first, that don't mean that men will do the same to you. It just doesn't happen like that. You don't pick and choose how you want the world to shape to your own will. You don't. And this is the problem where, what are men getting? You're not giving men your prime. But I guarantee you women want men at their financial prime.
I'm supposed to ever be with someone. And the reality is I don't know if I will ever find my person. And I hope that I do. And I want to have children. But at what point do you let that dream go? And I know that like there's still time. 39, you can still have children. There's still time to accomplish all of those things. But
you know, I think that's the danger too. Thinking that there's time. Yes, of course. Women can have kids later into the years. Fine. But the problem is that it's stupid. Because you only make things harder for you. Yes, you can have kids 40, 45, maybe even 50. That is unhealthy for you and your baby. It is unhealthy because your body, which carries incubates the baby is not at its optimal prime for it. So now you are putting your life, your child's life in danger. You are potentially also putting your child's future in danger, where you can potentially produce unhealthy kids. This is a thing where the world isn't fair. Life isn't fair. Yes, as men age, yeah, they're not like at their reproductive prime. I agree. But here's the difference. It is an unfair world. Men at an older age, they can impregnate younger women or more healthier reproductive women. That's the thing. They have a more healthier body to produce a healthier child. The sad thing is, even a young man impregnating an older woman, that doesn't accomplish the same thing. Although his productive prime is high, hers is still low. And sadly, she is the incubator of it. She is what carries the child. So really, no matter how healthy he is, it don't equal the same. It's not going to produce the same results.
It does make me sad to be going into.
Oh, the real McCoy. What's up, my brother? Sad. This is towards the end of the stream, so sorry, my bro.
To another year of my life without anyone. Sometimes I think being a single woman, it feels like you can't win, because no matter what you say, people are always going to be challenging whatever you're feeling. If I say that I'm sad about not being married, people will say you just need to be living your best life. And there's a lot of married people who are unhappy and would do anything to be in your position. If I say that I'm happy and content with my life, there's the other group of people that say your life is meaningless and you will never know fulfillment. And this is what feminism does. And it's really hard for two things to be true at the same time.
I think that's stupid. I think human beings, in general, I'm not saying all human beings, but as a society, as a human race, we are meant to reproduce. We are meant to mate. We are meant to get together, have families. I honestly, here's the thing where I'm not here saying I'm happy single. No, I'm not. I'm content. It is what it is. I'm not saying I'm happy. I would love to have a family and kids. I would love to have a great woman by my side and have kids by my side. But I don't, so I'm content. It is what it is. Happy? No. Because I don't think human beings are meant to do that. I don't believe it. Not in general. Yeah, there's the select few. Yeah. You can, men that goes their own ways, women that stays childless for the rest of their life. Okay. But in general, as a whole, I don't think we're meant for that. So I think it's ridiculous that, celebrate your single self. Oh, be happy single. No. Be content, because that's just how your life is. Don't be depressed and sad about it, but happy. I think there's nothing more fulfilling than having a loving mate that you love and loves you and having kids. I don't think so.
Where I do have things in my life that I enjoy, while I also would love to be in partnership with somebody. So I guess I'm just sharing this because I know I'm not the only single, almost 39-year-old person to have ever existed. I'm not the first, and I won't be the last. There's a lot of people that are in my position, but sometimes it can be really hard to exist in this space where you can be really grateful and content in a lot of areas, but also have a longing for something that you don't yet have. And it takes a lot of character to walk through that.
Yeah, the cheesy background piano. God. It's like, seriously. This is a thing where I'm reading up, okay? This shit is going to happen more and more. More and more women will be suffering from or being in the situation of being single and childless well into their later years. You know, it is what it is. One thing I do want to support men is that be sure the world is your oyster. Don't just go for the women that honestly are deluded in their values. Travel the world. Travel the world. Don't lower your own value, right? When women don't lower theirs. So I'm definitely big on passport bros or just exploring the world. And yes, the sad thing with these these cat ladies.
That's why you would buy a dog and die alone.
Buy a cat, die alone. So, what do you guys think? All right, guys. I thought it was a decent stream. It was cool. I always love hanging out with you guys. Now, Real McCoy, okay? Please know, you guys, I usually start around 9, maybe 9:30 if I'm like, I do this right after work. So, I might get tired or may come late. So, usually about an hour to maybe 2 hours. So, it's all good. I'm thankful that you even came, right? Stopping by, my brothers, I love it. Hanging out, just chilling. Even for a few minutes to a few hours, I'm all good with that. Okay, so I love it. I love that you guys even stopped by. I think so too. I think it's gonna be more common that a lot of people are gonna be single. I hope for men to get their money up and don't trap yourself in this. There are more women in this world than all you see in the Western world. Okay, I know plenty of men that are traveling to expand their mindset and see what's out there, and I recommend men do that. Don't trap yourself in Western countries. Don't. Be good men. Be good men. Okay, be men of morals and values. Have principles, but travel, experience of the world, date, and find the woman that's right for you. Be a good man about it. But yeah, I don't want my brothers to be stuck with women like these, right? So that's the thing. Yo, McCoy, amazing, bro. Get that gym up. I'm definitely supporting that. All right, I love that. Yo, we could. We definitely will check out my next live. Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. We'll talk about that stuff. We'll definitely talk about that. No, that's true. Women are, this is a thing where I don't want men to be foolish into that. Women in general are the same. Women in general are the same. It's just that their level of standards are different. Right? That's the thing where the levels of standards are different, where women are not so unreasonable. That's the thing where, honestly, men understand that, yeah, women are no different. You're going to have to spend money on women no matter where you go. You're going to have to spend money on women no matter where you go. It's just what you get back. A lot of men, and personally, how I feel as well, you're not getting back what you're giving. Right? That's the problem, where you are getting less than what you're giving. And I've been there. I've dated predominantly Western women, and I'm only giving. That's it. In the relationship I've been in, all I do is give. I barely get anything out of it. So that's the thing why I said have standards, be the best version of yourself, right? Go to the gym, up your money, and explore the world. Have standards, explore the world, have a good self-respect, respect yourself, love yourself, be morally sound, right? Don't be a degenerate. Don't be a degenerate, okay? Don't be an immoral man, right? So shit like that, right? Be Be a cool guy. Don't be like a. We do not need to stoop ourselves to the players, the Pookies, and shit like that. No, we don't play that shit. I don't want my brothers like that. I don't believe my brothers are like that. Right? Have good morals, good principles. You know, be the best version of yourself and explore the world. Right? So that's the thing. But yes, it was a good live. Right? Real McCoy, thank you for stopping by. Totally awesome. You're the man. Parasocial, love you, brother. I think Skull was here. Love you, my brothers. Yo, I love you guys. You guys, I love hanging out with you guys. You know, if I didn't have to work, I would be doing lives consistently. But I'm tired. You know, that's why be understandable. You know, 2 hours is you know, that's a decent amount what I can do because you know it's tiring. This is I'm doing this because I love you guys. That I love hanging out with you guys. But it's not like I'm you know this ain't my this ain't taking my job away. This ain't providing for me. So, but still, I love you guys. See you guys in the next live. Please check out my other videos. You know, like and subscribe if you haven't. Right? Thank you for all the support. Later, guys.